Welcome back to Old Coin Chronicles. Collectors and rare coin lovers, today we are diving into one of the most fascinating topics in American numismatics, the most expensive. Top 5 Kennedy half-dollar coins ever discovered in the United States of America. The Kennedy half-dollar is more than just a coin. It is a powerful symbol of American history, remembrance, and legacy. First minted in 1964, shortly after the passing of President John F. Kennedy, this coin instantly became one of the most collected coins in the country. While millions of Kennedy half-dollars were produced over the decades, only a very small number have reached legendary status due to their rarity, unique minting characteristics, special silver content, mint errors, and exceptionally high grades. Some of these coins were never intended for circulation, while others survived in near perfect condition against all odds, making them extremely desirable to collectors and investors. The most detailed video on the 1979 Kennedy half-dollar coin from the United States of America, and today we dive into its history, design, mintage, and value. Worth information for collectors and investors alike. If you love learning about coins and rare pieces and want to grow your collection and knowledge, then make sure you subscribe to the channel for more videos just like this. The Kennedy half-dollar first entered production in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his assassination, and quickly became one of the most popular collectible coins in the United States. The year 1979 is a special year because it marked the continuation of the copper-nickel-clad composition, and millions of coins were produced for circulation and collector sets. In 1979, the United States Mint produced the Kennedy half-dollar in two main varieties: the Philadelphia Mint coin, which has no mint mark, and the Denver Mint coin, which carries the D mint mark. These coins were made for everyday circulation and also distributed in special mint sets. The 1979 Kennedy half-dollar is not silver, but instead made of a copper-nickel combination, which affects its intrinsic metal value. When we talk about the value of the 1979 Kennedy half-dollar, for most circulated coins, the value is typically around its face value, which means half a dollar, but for uncirculated coins or coins with exceptional eye appeal and original luster, the worth can be significantly higher. Collectors often seek out pristine examples graded by professional services to command a premium over standard circulation pieces. The 1979 Kennedy half-dollar in mint state condition can vary in value depending on its grade. For example, a coin graded MS-60 may have a different market value than one graded MS-65, or higher coins with deep cameo, contrast, or full original mint luster can attract higher prices from collectors and serious numismatists because of their superior aesthetic quality. Another important aspect of value is the coin provenance and history. If a particular piece comes from a rare roll, a well-documented collection, or has an interesting backstory, collectors may be willing to pay more. This makes every coin unique and exciting to research and evaluate. If you find an old box or accumulation from past decades, take time to inspect your Kennedy halves, because you never know what hidden treasure may be inside. For those looking to buy or sell the 1979 Kennedy half-dollar, it is essential to learn the key details like mint mark, strike quality, planche quality, and any signs of wear or damage. These factors play a major role in pricing at auctions, coin shops, and online marketplaces. Remember that authenticated graded coins from services like PCGS or NGC often fetch stronger prices, especially if certified at high grades. Collectors should also be aware of special errors or varieties that may exist in this series. Although the 1979 Kennedy half-dollar is not known for a large number, Kennedy half-dollar is not known for a large number of major errors. Some pieces may still exhibit doubling off center, strikes clipped, planches, or other anomalies, and if you discover one of these error coins, you might have something truly valuable and rare on your hands. In the world of coin collecting, patience, research, and education are your strongest allies. Before making any purchase or sale, you should study recent auction results, pricing guides, and collector forums to understand current market trends and demand values for the 1979 Kennedy half-dollar. This will help you make confident decisions and build a more valuable collection over time. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 1979 Kennedy half-dollar coin and want more videos about rare, valuable United States coins and collecting tips, then please subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell to never miss an upload. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more amazing coin content. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar. coin from the United States of America, and we will explore everything from its history to its value and subscription, details that collectors need to know about this iconic coin. The Kennedy half-dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination, and by 1972, this coin had become one of the most popular coins among collectors and investors, alike due to its rich history and connection to a beloved leader. The 1972 Kennedy half-dollar was minted in 3 locations: the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark, the Denver Mint, which used the D-Mint mark, and most notably, the San Francisco Mint, which produced proof coins for collectors, making a total of 3 primary varieties of this coin in regular circulation and collectible proof form. When we talk about value, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar in average circulated condition is generally worth more than face value, but modest amounts because of its copper-nickel composition and widespread use, which means many of these coins remain in collections and pocket change around the country. The Denver 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is often worth a bit more to collectors because of slight differences in minting and because some collectors prefer coins with a visible mint mark, while the San Francisco proof versions are usually more sought after due to their mirror-like finish and appeal to serious collectors. Now let us talk about subscription details. If you are a collector looking to build a complete set of Kennedy half-dollars, you might consider joining a coin subscription service where you receive regular shipments of coins from specific years and mints. This can help you obtain rare specimens and track the value growth over time. Many subscription services offer tier levels where entry-level packages might send you common circulation strikes, while premium packages include high-grade or certified coins from the San Francisco Proof series and occasional rare finds that have higher collectible value, making subscriptions ideal for beginners and advanced collectors alike. In terms of market value, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar is influenced by factors such as mint condition, uncirculated grade, and whether the coin has been certified by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC, which can command significantly higher prices, especially in high mint state grades or exceptional proof qualities. Collectors should also be aware of 40 mint state examples, which refer to coins that have been graded by professional services and designated with a grade of MS40 or higher. These coins are often more desirable because they represent quality standards and investment potential for those who want to hold coins as part of a long-term portfolio. So whether you are just starting out or you are a seasoned collector, the 1972 Kennedy half-dollar remains a key piece in any United States coin collection. Welcome to another episode on rare and valuable coins. Today we explore in depth the 1984 Kennedy half-dollar United States of America coin and why collectors are drawn to this piece of history. And if you enjoy this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to never miss future coin videos. The 1984 Kennedy half-dollar features the iconic portrait of President John F. Kennedy with a smooth edge and a design that has captivated collectors since its first release in 1964, and although not as rare as earlier years, the 1984 coin still holds unique value and interest in the numismatic world. The obverse of the coin shows the Kennedy profile, while the reverse displays the presidential seal in silver. Content changed over the years, which affects value, and in 1984, most pieces were struck in copper nickel clad, which means they contain no silver, yet many collectors still seek them for their typeset. Mintage numbers for the 1984 Kennedy half-dollar were quite high, with millions produced at the Philadelphia and Denver mints, and these coins were primarily intended for circulation. Yet because they did not circulate widely, many remain in excellent condition today. Collectors look at factors such as uncirculated condition, mint state grades, and proof versions to determine worth, and a pristine MS65 or higher can be significantly more valuable than coins that show heavy wear. And if you want specific value guides, check the description below for links and detailed pricing charts. The proof versions struck at the San Francisco Mint are especially desirable to type collectors because of their mirror finish and careful packaging, and these proofs often command a premium over standard business strike coins, especially in certified grades by reputable grading services. If you are new to coin collecting, you might wonder what affects value, and this includes condition, eye appeal, mint marks, scarcity, and collector demand as well as market trends that change year after year, so always refer to up-to-date price guides for the most accurate values. Before we go further, remember to subscribe to our channel and join our growing community of coin enthusiasts, and hit the like button if you find this video helpful, and leave a comment if you have questions or suggestions for future videos on rare United States coins. Some collectors seek out coins with unique characteristics, such as die cracks doubling or other mint errors, and while the 1984 Kennedy half dollar is not known for major high value errors, some rare varieties have surfaced, and these can be exciting finds at local coin shops, shows, or estate collections. In closing, the 1984 Kennedy half dollar may not be the rarest piece in American coinage, but it holds a special place for collectors young and old, and learning about its history, mintage, and value can help you build a richer and more rewarding collection. So subscribe now and stay tuned for more detailed videos on the top 40 most interesting coins in existence, where we explore the fascinating world of coin collecting, starting today with a deep and detailed look at the 1908 Kennedy half dollar, a coin that carries history, pride, and the enduring legacy of one of America's most beloved presidents, John Fitzgerald Kennedy. This coin was first authorized by Congress just months after President Kennedy's tragic assassination, and it remains one of the most popular issues among collectors and investors alike. The 1988 Kennedy half dollar was struck by the United States Mint in 3 different locations at Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia and Denver issues were released for circulation, while the San Francisco versions were specially made for collectors in pristine proof condition. The design features the iconic portrait of President Kennedy on the obverse and the heraldic eagle representing strength and unity on the reverse. When considering the value of a 1988 Kennedy half dollar, most collectors agree that condition plays a vital role. A coin that has been carefully preserved and retains its original luster will always command more interest among serious collectors. In circulated grades, these coins are common and typically worth more than face value, while in higher uncirculated or proof conditions, these coins can be much more desirable. For collectors who seek the San Francisco proof 1988 Kennedy half dollar, these coins are often found in mint sets or proof sets directly from the U.S. Mint. The proof surfaces exhibit deep mirrored fields and frosted design elements that create a stunning contrast and make these coins stand out in any collection. Many collectors focus on acquiring these proofs because of their beauty and higher grade potential. The 1988 Kennedy half dollar carries a face value of 50 cents. However, the collector market places a premium on coins well above this nominal value, depending on scarcity condition and demand. Many numismatists study mint state grades such as MS60, MS63, MS65, and higher. The higher the mint state, the more valuable the coin is because it has fewer marks and retains more of its original striking quality. One interesting aspect of the 1908 Kennedy half dollar series is the story behind the mint marks and production figures. The Philadelphia Mint uses no mint mark. The Denver Mint uses the D mint mark, and the San Francisco Mint uses the S mint mark. These marks can help collectors quickly identify where the coin was struck, and collectors often pursue complete sets of each mint mark for comprehensive collections. Investors and novice collectors alike should pay attention to factors such as luster, surface quality, strike clarity, and any signs of wear or damage when evaluating a 1988 Kennedy half dollar, a coin that has been well cared for in a protective holder or a certified slab from a professional grading service will often bring more confidence and value in the marketplace. If you are just getting started in coin collecting, the 1988 Kennedy half dollar is a wonderful coin to add to your collection because it bridges the gap between modern issues and historical significance. Many collectors find joy in comparing different years, different mint marks, and different conditions, and eventually building a narrative or themed collection that tells a story about American numismatic heritage. Before we continue with detailed values and market trends about the 1908 Kennedy half dollar, we want to remind you to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a deep dive into rare coins and valuable series. Like, share, and comment below to let us know what coins you want us to feature next. Your support helps us grow and allows us to create even more content about rare and valuable coins from around the world. To conclude this introduction to the 1908 Kennedy half dollar, remember that while many coins from this year are common, The true value lies in those that are uncirculated, proof or have unique characteristics, such as exceptional, eye appeal or higher certified. Grades collectors should always do their research, consult price guides, monitor auction results, and seek coins that speak to them personally, because each beautiful coin holds both a piece of history and a connection to generations of collectors before you. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more numismatic insights on this channel, where we explore the fascinating world of coin collecting. And today, we are diving deep into one of the most popular modern coins in the United States, the 1985 Kennedy half dollar. This coin carries history and value that every collector should know about. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more rare and valuable coin videos. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination, and the 1985 Kennedy half dollar belongs to a long line of coins that honor his legacy. This particular year is interesting because it was produced when the United States Mint was creating clad coins for circulation and collectors alike. In 1985, the Kennedy half dollar was struck at two mints: the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. These coins are identified by the mint mark located on the obverse just below the bust of President Kennedy. The coins without a mint mark are from Philadelphia, and the ones with a D are from Denver. The 1985 Kennedy half dollar is made of a copper, nickel-clad composition, which means it has an outer layer of copper nickel bonded to a pure copper core. This composition was introduced in 1971 and has continued to be used for Kennedy half dollars that were intended for circulation. Many collectors are curious about the value of the 1985 Kennedy half dollar, and the truth is most of these coins are still worth their face value of 50 cents. However, if you find a coin in uncirculated condition or a coin with a special error, you might find that the value can be higher, and this makes it exciting for collectors of all levels. Uncirculated examples of the 1985 Kennedy half dollar can sell for a few dollars depending on the grade and condition, and coins that are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC can bring even higher prices, especially if they have exceptional eye appeal or high mint state grades. In addition to uncirculated coins, many collectors also seek out proof versions of the 1985 Kennedy half dollar. These proofs were specially struck for collectors and are made with a mirror-like finish and sharp details that make them stand out in any collection. When searching for a 1985 Kennedy half dollar to add to your collection, always examine the coin carefully. Look for any signs of wear and check for any mint errors such as off center strikes, double strikes, or planche issues. These error coins can be rare and sometimes command a premium in the market. If you want to grow your collection and learn more about how to spot valuable coins, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a video. We will explore different types of coins, including United States quarters, dimes, nickels, and dollars, and share tips on collecting, grading, and storing your coins safely. Thanks for watching this in-depth guide to the 1985 Kennedy half dollar. We have covered its history, mints, composition, typical, where we explore rare and valuable coins, and today we are focusing on the 1974 United States half dollar coin and its value and history, and why collectors seek this coin, and how you can learn to spot the best examples. And if you like this type of content, then be sure to subscribe and hit that notification button for more valuable coin information. The 1974 United States half dollar coin was part of the United States Mint production, and it featured the iconic Kennedy design that was first introduced in 1964, and this coin was struck in large quantities, yet it still holds interest for collectors due to specific variations in mint conditions. And throughout this video, we will discuss up to 40 different key facts about this coin and its story. The obverse of the 1974 half dollar displays the profile of President John F. Kennedy, who was the 35th President of the United States, and this design was created to honor his legacy after his tragic assassination. And the reverse of the coin features the presidential seal with the heraldic eagle holding the olive branch representing peace and arrows representing strength, and these design elements are beloved by collectors. When determining the value of a 1974 half dollar coin, the first step is to examine the condition of the coin, and collectors use a grading scale that ranges from poor to mint state, and the higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes in examples with pristine surfaces and full strike. Details are especially sought after in the coin collecting community. Most 1974 half dollars were struck at the Philadelphia Mint and bear no mint mark in the San Francisco Mint also struck examples that were intended for proof sets, and these proof examples often have a mirror-like finish that appeals to collectors. And in total, there were millions of these coins produced, making them common but still fascinating. One of the interesting facts that collectors look for is any type of die, variation or mint error, and over the years, collectors have discovered varieties such as double die, obverse and repunched mint marks that can add value to a 1974 half dollar, and we will explore these variants and how to identify them later in this video. If you are new to coin collecting, it is important to know about key grading terms like uncirculated brilliant, uncirculated proof, deep cameo, and mint state, and each of these terms tells a story about the history of the coin and whether it has wear or special visual appeal, and collectors pay close attention to these details when buying and selling coins. To help you further, we will show images of coins graded at MS60, MS63, MS65, and above, and we will discuss how the price can increase significantly as the grade goes higher, and we will also explain why some collectors will pay a premium for coins that have special eye appeal or unique toning that sets them apart from the average example. Today we are going to explore in great depth the fascinating 1973 Kennedy half dollar from the United States of America, and why this coin remains of interest to collectors and history lovers around the world. This half dollar was minted in the year 1970, and it honors the memory of John F. Kennedy, the 35th President of the United States, whose portrait appears on the obverse of the coin. This coin was struck in a copper, nickel-clad composition with no silver content, which means that unlike earlier half dollars, the metal value is not driven by precious metals but by collector interest and historical significance. To understand the 1973 half dollar, we must start with context and history. The Kennedy half dollar was first introduced in 1964, shortly after the assassination of President Kennedy, as a tribute, and it remained highly popular with the American public throughout the 1960s and early 1970s. In 1973, the United States Mint produced these coins in large numbers at multiple mint facilities, including Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco, with proof coins meant for collectors. This year marked a period in which the demand for half dollars in everyday circulation was declining, but the demand among collectors remained. The Philadelphia coins from 1973 carry no mint mark, and around 64 million were struck at this facility, while the Denver Mint struck over 83 million of the same date, and these circulation strikes are the most commonly found today of any 1973 half dollars. Most of these coins remain in collections or in coin jars across America because many people saved them hoping they might become valuable over time. However, because of the large numbers produced, most circulated examples are worth around their original face value of 50 cents to a few dollars, depending on condition and eye appeal. The coin itself has a diameter of approximately 30.6 millimeters and weighs about 11.34 grams with a reeded edge, and features the profile of President Kennedy on the obverse and the modified presidential seal on the reverse. The design was created by Gilroy Roberts and Frank Gasparo, continuing the iconic look that has defined the Kennedy series for decades. The copper, nickel-clad composition was chosen to reduce the cost of production, and because silver had been removed from circulating coinage in the early 70s. Now let us talk about the different varieties and what they mean for coin collectors. There are three main varieties that collectors seek. The first is the regular strike from Philadelphia. The second is the Denver strike, and the third type is the San Francisco proof coin. The proof coins were specially struck at the San Francisco Mint in fewer numbers and are generally found in collector sets, which makes them a bit more interesting and potentially more valuable than circulation strikes. In terms of value, a typical 1973 half dollar that has been in circulation and shows signs of wear will often be worth very close to its face value. However, coins that have never been circulated and retain original mint luster can be worth significantly more depending on condition. Uncirculated examples graded by professional grading services such as MS60 to MS63 can sell for a few dollars to several tens of dollars, and coins graded even higher can reach hundreds or thousands of dollars. In rare cases, if the surface quality is truly exceptional. For example, one rare example of a 1973 half-dollar in outstanding condition achieved a spectacular auction price, showing that under the right circumstances, these coins can be incredibly valuable collectors. Value Eye Appeal Sharp Strike and Mint, state grades and the most pristine coins can exchange hands for much more than casual collectors might expect. Nowadays, auction records show wide ranges from about a few dollars up to incredible prices for the rarest, highest grade specimens, proving that condition truly drives value. Proof coins from the San Francisco Mint in 1953 are also collectible and generally have higher value than their circulation counterparts because they were not intended for circulation and were struck with a higher level of detail. Some proof coins show cameo or deep cameo contrast, which can make them more desirable and boost their collector value. These coins typically sell in the range of a few dollars up to the low hundreds of dollars depending on cameo intensity and whether they are graded by a professional service. Collectors also look for errors and unusual varieties. Such varieties can include doubled, dies-off center strikes, or other minting flaws, and while many errors are minor, some can add significant premium to a coin's value. If you believe you have an error coin, it is a good idea to have it examined by an expert or a reputable grading service, because some error coins are worth a great deal more than standard examples. However, always remember that not every error drastically increases value, so proper authentication is key. Coin Value Checker. If you enjoy content like this about rare coins, histories, and values, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss an update. We publish detailed videos on coin collecting, US coin values, interesting mint stories, and tips for collectors of all levels. So subscribe now and join our growing community to learn more about fascinating coins like the 2017 United States Kennedy half-dollar is a modern coin that was released by the United States Mint to honor President John F. Kennedy, who first appeared on the half-dollar series back in 1964 when the nation sought to commemorate his life and legacy in a beautiful and circulating coin that tells a story of history and pride. In this 2017 issue continued that tradition in a new era with various versions produced that collectors love to study and enjoy. In 2017, there were multiple varieties of the Kennedy half-dollar produced at different mints, including the Philadelphia Mint, the Denver Mint, and the San Francisco Mint, where proof versions and silver proof versions were struck and available only to collectors in special sets and not released into general circulation, making them a numismatic treasure for anyone deep into coin. The regular clad 2017 P half-dollars from Philadelphia had a mintage of about 1,800 pieces, and the Denver D half-dollars had about 1,000 pieces struck, and both of these were never really circulated in banks as everyday coins, but instead were offered as mint products available in rolls or bags sold to coin enthusiasts through the U.S. Mint, and this shaped their availability and interest among collectors. Collectors should know that the 2017 S-proof Kennedy half-dollar has a mintage of around 621,392 pieces, and these were struck with special proof finish that gives a mirrored surface and deep detail, making them much more desirable for sets in comparison to standard strikes. And there were also enhanced uncirculated varieties, part of anniversary sets that have even smaller mintages, appealing strongly to specialized collectors. When we talk about value, it is essential for viewers to understand that coin prices depend heavily on condition and certification, where a typical circulated 2017 D-clad Kennedy half-dollar might be worth only a few dollars above its face value, whereas a high mint state certified example could fetch higher prices, but still modest compared to rare older issues, and the proof versions often command more because of their polished finish and collector demand. Silver proof versions from 2017 contain a mixture of 90% silver and 10% copper and have a silver weight over 0.36 troy ounces, giving these coins intrinsic metal value in addition to their collector value. And because silver prices fluctuate, the wholesale metal content can influence what buyers are willing to pay in online auctions or private trade venues, making these specific 2017 silver proofs particularly interesting on the market. For example, a 2017 S90% silver proof coin in average condition might be valued around $8 in typical grades and higher in certified mint state. But if the condition is pristine and officially graded by a professional grading service. The price could go significantly higher, making it a worthwhile piece to obtain. For any serious collector who follows market trends and coin grading, the standard 2017 as non-silver proof versions can be worth around $1 to $4 or more depending on grade and demand, whereas plated or extraordinary certified high grade regular strikes have been known to sell at online auctions for hundreds of dollars, but those values are exceptional and should be researched individually, as they can vary widely with proof and mint state grades. To subscribe for content like this, channel offers detailed videos about coins such as the Kennedy $50 series and other United States coins. And if you want to learn more about values coin collecting, tips grading coins for condition coin subscription services, many collectors find ongoing resources like books, coins, clubs, and subscription channels where experts break down coin history, mintage data, value guides, and weekly market reports that help you understand how to build a valuable and meaningful collection. Thanks for watching, and if you are interested in United States coins, especially Kennedy $50, remember that the 2017 editions are a fascinating piece of modern numismatic history with various mint marks, proof, and silver options, offering something for every collector. Whether you are new to the hobby or a seasoned subscriber looking to expand your knowledge and coin portfolio, each video we bring you aims to give deep insight into values grading, identification, and the rich stories behind these coins, and we look forward to your comments, likes, and subscriptions for future detailed coin content. Today we are diving deep into the fascinating world of United States coinage with a special focus on the 1978 Kennedy $50, and we will explore everything you ever wanted to know about this iconic coin, from its history to its value and how collectors think about it. While you make sure to subscribe for more amazing coin content. The Kennedy $50 was first issued in 1964 as a tribute to President John F. Kennedy after his tragic assassination, and by 1978 the coin had been a beloved part of American coinage for over a decade, and the design features the portrait of Kennedy on the obverse with his distinguished profile and the words United States of America and $50 surrounding his image. On the reverse of the 1978 Kennedy $50, you will find the traditional presidential seal with an eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, and this design was created to symbolize peace and strength, and the Kennedy $50 is popular among collectors and history lovers alike. The 1978 Kennedy $50 was produced at multiple United States mint facilities, including Philadelphia and Denver, and each mint produced millions of coins that year. And while most circulation strikes look very similar, if you find one with exceptional detail or in uncirculated condition, it can be worth more to collectors. When determining the value of the 1978 Kennedy $50, collectors consider the mint mark, condition, grade, eye appeal, and market demand, and while ordinary circulated examples may be worth face value or slightly above, many uncirculated pieces graded by professional services can fetch higher prices, especially those graded MS65 and above. For example, a typical circulated 1978 Kennedy $50 might be worth around $1 or $2 to a collector, while an uncirculated piece in brilliant condition could be worth significantly more in rare high-grade examples. Certified by a grading company like PCGS or NGC can sometimes bring prices well into the double digits on the open market. In addition to regular business strikes, the United States Mint also produced special collector issues, and these can include pieces with exceptional strike quality or special packaging, and these issues often become favorite targets for serious collectors looking to build a complete set of Kennedy $50. If you are just starting your coin collecting journey and you find a 1978 Kennedy $50 in your pocket change, do not overlook it, because even common coins have stories to tell, and inspecting coins closely will help you learn to recognize details that can increase their value, and this process is part of the joy of coin collecting. Remember that coin values change over time based on collector interest and market conditions, and what might be worth a small amount today could become more valuable in the future, so always keep learning and comparing prices. And if you want more detailed videos about rare coins and values, please hit that subscribe button and turn on. Welcome to this deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1979 Kennedy $50, and today we explore its history, its value, and why collectors around the globe are captivated by this iconic coin. The 1979 Kennedy $50 marked a continuation of the series' first introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy in this series, holds a special place in American numismatics as it reflects a pivotal moment in history and culture. In 1979, two primary mint varieties were produced: the Philadelphia Mint coin, which does not bear a mint mark, and the Denver Mint coin, which carries the D mint mark, and these two variations are especially important for collectors pursuing complete sets. When we talk about value, we consider the condition of the coin and the grading scale from poor to mint state, and uncirculated examples graded MS60 to MS70 by professional grading. Services can command higher premiums, especially in top quality grades. The typical circulation strike 1979, Kennedy $half in average, condition is generally worth its face value or slightly above, but collectors focus on coins with full original luster with sharp strike and minimal wear to maximize value and desirability. Special collector interest arises for coins that display exceptional eye appeal with vibrant brilliance and distinct toning, as these coins can stand out even within the same mint state grade and drive bidding activity in auctions and online marketplaces. There are also proof coins from 1979, which were struck with specially prepared dies and planchets to produce a mirror-like finish, and these proof examples are usually more valuable than regular business strike coins when they are in pristine condition. An important aspect to consider when collecting Kennedy $half from 1979 is understanding key terms such as planchet errors, die cracks off, center strikes, and other varieties that may significantly increase a coin's value to the right. For those new to collecting, subscription to coin valuation guides, coin price magazines, and trusted YouTube channels can provide updates on current market trends, auction results, and expert commentary that help you make informed decisions as you build your collection. As you continue your journey with the 1979 Kennedy $half, remember to examine each coin, carefully focus on condition and rarity, and enjoy the rich history and beauty encapsulated in this piece of American numismatic heritage. Welcome to our deep dive into the legendary 1976 Kennedy $half, United States of America. This coin was issued to celebrate the bicentennial of the United States, and it carries a special place in American numismatic history. Today we will explore everything you need to know about this coin, from its historical background to its current market value, and why collectors around the world chase after top-graded examples. Stay tuned for detailed information, and remember to subscribe for more coin collecting insights and rare coin market updates. The Kennedy $half was first minted in 1964 in honor of President John F. Kennedy shortly after his assassination, and it quickly became one of the most beloved modern coins in American circulation. The 1976 edition is unique because it was part of the bicentennial celebration, and its design reflects the historic milestone. The obverse shows the familiar portrait of President Kennedy designed by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse features the Independence Hall in Philadelphia, designed by Seth Huntington, which was chosen to symbolize American independence and heritage. In 1976, the United States Mint produced both circulation, strike, and special uncirculated and proof versions of the Kennedy $half. The circulation strikes were intended for everyday use, while the uncirculated and proof coins were sold directly to collectors in mint sets and proof sets. Many collectors seek these special versions because they are often better preserved and may command higher values, especially in pristine condition. When it comes to determining the value of a 1976 Kennedy $half, collectors look at the coin grade, which reflects its physical condition. Coins that show minimal wear and maintain original mint luster are considered higher grade and more desirable. Professional grading services assign a grade from poor to mint state, and coins graded mint state 65 or above are particularly sought after by serious collectors. The coin value can vary dramatically depending on this grade. Most 1976 Kennedy $half found in circulation today are worth only face value, meaning 50 cents. However, pieces in uncirculated condition or with exceptional eye appeal can be worth several dollars or more. Especially coins graded by third-party grading companies, such as NGC or PCGS, that achieve high mint state grades can bring impressive prices at auctions or private sales. Collectors and dealers pay close attention to these high-graded examples